Hey everyone, it is Nick here. I hope that you've had a fantastic day. Today I'm here for day 10 of my 90-day success journey, and I'm here to talk to you today about your growth points. I guess it's sort of hard for me to even say it, but working on those growth areas. So sometimes we do find that it's a little bit hard to, first off, identify areas of growth. And then second off, be courageous and work on them. So for me, I really do believe that growth isn't about being perfect. It's about being intentional. And sometimes we do have some traits that really do hold us back, not because we're flawed, but because, we've taken some time to sort of work through them and get things happening. So I'm going to give you personal examples of some growth traits some traits that I want to work through. And this is actually going to help me with my own personal growth. And it's actually procrastination. So I can find myself, because I'm a digital entrepreneur, so I do a lot of things with social media, ads, I talk to people, I invite people to come and be interviewed. But sometimes I can find myself just continuously scrolling. And it's exactly the opposite to what I suggest to people to do. I suggest, make sure that you have your, say, hour of power where you've just got this time and it's to be productive. And, but I can very easily find myself going, I'm going to do this beautiful reel. Now, what template am I going to use? And it's kind of a way for me just to, not quite do something that I wanted to do. And, or even if I do want to do it, but I just can't make a decision. And sometimes I do get in that sort of, I just can't decide. But you know what? Some action is actually better than none. So it's kind of like deciding to become a business owner. I didn't think that it was something that I wanted to do, and I thought about it for 12 months. And then when I actually took action and actually looked at this webinar that my friend had said was amazing, I watched the webinar, and as soon as I watched it, I'm like, yeah, that's what I want to do. Yes, actually, this would be really good. I would really enjoy this. And if I didn't take that time to watch the webinar, then I wouldn't be here today. And I wouldn't have been traveling the world with people over in Canada and Hawaii. And later this year, I'm going down to Melbourne for a conference and Fiji for a conference. There's one in the US as well that I'm not sure I can make it to at this time. Hi, Debbie. I've got Debbie, who is also a business owner, that is watching me from Canada. Oh, Deb, so good to see you, and say hi to your hubby, Daniel, for me. I'm glad that you guys are back in your home. Debbie knows exactly what I'm talking about about procrastination. So I'm sure that there's been times in her life as well as a business owner where she might just procrastinate about something. And for me, I just need to go, okay, no, I'm going to do it. So I've just finished doing something else, and I was going to go down and get dinner organized, and then it'll be like, oh, I'll go live and talk to people about procrastination. About procrastination. But instead, I said to myself, no, I am going to go and do my live right now. I'm going to talk to everyone. And I actually use, Mel Robbins has this book, and it's, 5 Seconds of Courage. And it's like you just do the countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And I do actually find that helps me. I also am working with schedules. I do like to have a good planner and a schedule. So I use my calendar, and it really does help me to actually achieve what I'm looking for. Because otherwise, as I mentioned before, I'll sit there and I'll scroll, or I'll just play with templates, or I'll just watch what other people are doing for a certain number of hours, and it can go away really, really quickly. So I do use that sort of, I prioritize. So it's what I would call my action plan. You know, you sort of have your sort of hour of power. It's deciding to spend that time doing something that's very focused, and know that I might have multiple tasks that I need to do, and actually writing them down instead of keeping them in my head. Because if they're in my head, I might forget them, or I'll come back to them, or, you know, it can just be really challenging. And especially when you have a lot of competing demands. So you might have family, you might be working, you might be like, so I have lots of different demands. I've got my social life, I've got other business owners that I love supporting, I've got my family, I work, I sing in a band, and I need to ensure that I can have focus time. So I actually focus and do what's needed to be done so that I can be successful. And um, I will still say procrastination is still stuck there, and I am working on it because I am a work in progress. And especially if it's something that I find a little bit challenging, I would tend to procrastinate, do everything else first, and then go and do that task. But maybe as I'm talking now, maybe I should flip that and do that task first, and then do the others that I find easier afterwards. So it's kind of a bit like a reward. Anyway, let me know what you think about all of that. I also just want to say, like, so I've got like Leanne here, who's also a digital business owner, and Debbie also said that it was so nice to like meet us in Calgary. So Leanne and I actually went to Calgary a year and a half ago now, and it was such a good time to meet up with a couple of thousand people live, face to face. You could hug them, you can see them. So this picture here is actually from when we were over in Calgary, and these are just really good memories, and they're inspirational points for me too. So the other thing that helps me to stop procrastinate is to actually look at my goals and look at the reason why I do things, and the things that I really love and enjoy. And yes, Leanne, it was an incredible time. I would say even life-changing for me. And yeah, can't wait for the next one. Next one's coming soon, so can't wait. And for us to keep doing these sorts of things, we do need to take action and work on that sort of thing. All right, guys. Oh, Leanne has just also said this beautiful photo here is actually from when we were in Banff. So that's also Canada. So I love it. It's so good. All right, I'll chat with you all soon. I'll be back. And if you do want to talk to me about business, please just send me a message. Or you can also go to my website, which is my surname, Masseque, and it's MASSEQUE.com. And I will chat with you all very soon. Have a great day. Bye.